Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second video for my YouTube channel. Again, this will be another another match from with my commentary added in over it from YouTube this week. It is, well, today I should say, it's AJ Styles versus Rico from January 22nd, 2002. It was the night after he faced Hurricane on Jacked Metal, whatever you want to call it, and as the story goes, he was offered a contract developmental with the WWE, but didn't accept it because there was no reason for him to relocate. We'll get to that in a minute. First of all, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of the news I've heard, the news from today. So the biggest story coming out today is that Alberto Del Rio has been released by the WWE. At the minute, there's no reason given why. I think it's just creative differences have kicked in, and Paige looks almost certain to follow him out because she's hired legal representation against WWE to try and get her out of a contract. In terms of other news, later on tonight, CM Punk is going to get his head kicked in by some guy in the UFC, and guarantee there'll be WWE fans watching and laughing their asses off at CM Punk for wanting to go down the road of stepping into the ring. I'm going to correct the statement I made yesterday. I did say yesterday that I thought Andrade Cien Almas was buried by Bobby Roode. What I actually meant for that was they made Almas look a little bit worse than he actually is, which was down to the fact they're putting so much emphasis on Bobby Roode potentially becoming the next NXT champion, succeeding Shinsuke Nakamura, and I think that might be where this is heading, with either Bobby Roode or Nakamura. Bobby Roode, where he's taking the title from Shinsuke, potentially at NXT TakeOver Toronto, which was announced at for the night before the Survivor Series this year in Toronto. You're gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna be blinking a little bit because my eyes are quite stinging a little bit. I've got my contact lenses in for the first time doing this, and my eyes are killing me. So that's just a quick, brief update on the news from around the world of wrestling today. I would encourage you, if you're a British wrestling fan watching this, to watch the British Wrestling Weekly, which is the NGW television show on your local station, because I stopped watching it. I haven't watched it in a while, so encouragement to watch that show because it's more exposure for British professional wrestling, and it's something that wrestling in Britain needs. Anyway, to the matter at hand, let's go for this match with AJ Styles versus Rico Constantine. Obviously, it's a dark match, so there's no commentary or anything like that, but we are AJ heading to the ring first. This is obviously filmed before Sunday Night Heat.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, weighing in at 230 pounds, AJ Styles.
Good to hear Tony Chillo on this, but this is quite old. So as I said, this is 2002. This is before a taping of Heat and or SmackDown. Now, for those of you who don't know who Rico Constantino is, Rico is the former manager of Billy and Chuck when they were the tag team champions, and they were that stupid commitment ceremony and turned on them all after Rosie and Jamal, which was quite funny at the time. I had a chance to have a quick look at this match yesterday before I did the video, and I'll admit this, I was quite impressed with Rico in his early days. And the bell has rung, and we are underway. As I said, in this match, Rico was impressive in his early days, but AJ at this point hasn't started working for TNA at this point. He's been working on like the independents in the NWA independent territories, stuff like that. When Rico now's got him in an arm ringer, AJ rolls through, standing backflip, arm ringer of his own on Rico. AJ now pulls Rico down on the mat and still holding onto the arm of Rico, and the camera crew are having a nightmare because the camera crew are panning around recording the match, but obviously they're focusing on the audience. And just like I said, Rico is starting to lay into AJ. Irish whip off the ropes. Rico whoever close on AJ, standing switch go behind. Rico switches behind as well. Rico trying to push AJ in the ropes, and AJ trying to hold on and push back to get Rico off, and with Rico now laying clubbing blows in the back of the head. Suplex from AJ, hands on his feet. Rico thinks he's got him. Rico now AJ going for a suplex, pushes AJ off. Nice kick by Rico there as Rico holds off with this. Starts slows the pace of the match down, so it's him. Punches right in the corner with AJ's back against the turnbuckles. Another punch laying in. Big kick from Rico to get him in the corner. Rico up top, standing into Guri, off, using the ropes to give him a springboard. The cover, hooks the leg, 2. AJ out at 2. Rico trying to plead with Charles Robinson to get him, in fact, get a quicker counter in as he now locks in a rear chin lock. Wrenching on the neck of AJ. AJ gets back to his feet. He's back on his feet, laying in an elbow now to try and break the hold as it breaks as he breaks off. Irish whip by AJ. Rico reverses, whips AJ in the corner. AJ raises the boot as Rico came running in. AJ going for a super kick, caught by Rico. Spinning back heel kick by Rico. AJ's down. Rico goes for the cover again, hooking the leg, counts 2, and he kicks out again. AJ. Rico seems out of it to that match. That should be a 3. And Rico are laying in shots, closed fist and all, and stamping on the face. As like I said, Rico is a former tag team champion in his own right. Before this though, this is before. This is once he came through OVW, where he was in the class with Lesnar, Shelton Benjamin, and Orton. Just as Rico delivers a nice back suplex on AJ Styles. Rico's going into the corner here. Second rope. Top rope by Rico. Moonsault attempt, and AJ rolls out of the way. Rico got everything. Nothing but canvas from Rico. AJ now slowly getting back to his feet. Punch again. Ducks a clothesline attack by Rico. Drop kick. No, Hurricanrana. Rana whip. Rico's against the ropes. Irish whip by AJ now as Rico hits the ropes. Brilliant drop salt by AJ Styles into the cover. Doesn't hook the leg. Rico down 2. Pops out 2. AJ now standing into a suplex. Brainbuster. Right, no suplex. It was a brainbuster. Covers again. Doesn't have the leg out 2. And Rico pops out at 2 again, raising him on the shoulder. The early AJ Styles matches show that AJ has developed a hell of a lot since his early days in WWE. In the WWE with these dark matches and with TNA as well. Irish whip into the corner. AJ held off Rico coming in. AJ back elbow. Springs up to the top rope. Diving. Kick right in the skull. 2. It looked like a crossbody tap, but obviously he got it completely wrong. And AJ's leg ended up catching Rico. Rico with a sharp uppercut. His back. AJ gets back into the corner. Rico elevated all the way to the floor. Landing hard as Rico's elevated by AJ. AJ up onto the top rope now as AJ goes up. Shooting star press. Falls Rico. Both men down on the outside. Referee's now starting to count. Charles Robinson's putting the count in. AJ stirring first. Just trying to get back to his feet here, but Rico also getting back to his feet now. But AJ is back up first. Grabs Rico by the tights. Puts him under the bottom rope. AJ now going to the top turnbuckle. Rico regains his balance slightly, but he oh god, pushes him through. Rico got him on his shoulders. I have no idea what that move is called, what that is, but it's like it's a Samoan driver, and Rico gets a 3 count off on a Samoan driver. I'll say this, for a dark match, that was a very good dark match for both men. And again, in the early days, Rico showed why he was touted as being the future star for WWE. And then again, that just shows that Rico is good, but AJ was slightly better. You look at the dark matches from the perspective of AJ Styles' development in professional wrestling. He's improved so much to the point where now on Sunday night at Backlash he challenges Dean Ambrose for the WWE World Championship. But see, that for me in those early days, those matches made perfect sense. You know, it gave everybody opportunity to watch and see just how good they were. How good people like AJ and Rico were coming through in terms of Rico coming through developmental and AJ having been with WCW at the time and being let go. It works to an advantage to show the future of professional wrestling in its purest form. So tomorrow I will be doing another one of these in the afternoon. I'm going to be picking a longer match this time, and then Monday mid-afternoon, Monday mid-morning, early afternoon, I will be putting up the Backlash review for Sunday night. So stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, like the videos, and stay tuned, as I said, and watch for the Backlash review and the dark match with my commentary put on board. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy Backlash tomorrow night.